One of the things that we recommend pretty much for any Frenchie or Dachshund owner is from Melissa. It says, I've been doing my research on French Bulldogs. I plan to adopt one later this year. I can't help but focus on intervertebral disc disease that they may develop. It just breaks my heart. I was watching one of your YouTube videos and found it very helpful. I was hoping, if possible, you could give a nervous, soon-to-be Frenchie owner some tips on how to avoid IVDD from happening. She'll be adopting a puppy, so anything that can prevent this can most likely be taught early on, such as no jumping on furniture, use a ramp instead. Is there anything else I should do in the early stages? I just want to be the best dog mom I can be and appreciate any help you can offer.
Sure. So we wish we had the magic trick to prevent this entirely, but unfortunately we don't. However, a lot of the things that you put in your question there are excellent things to do. So exactly what you said, training a dog right away to use a ramp is potentially one of the biggest things that you can do to help, because we always worry about these pets jumping kind of off of high surfaces, so jumping off of the couch and jumping off of the bed and landing on that kind of solid surface on the ground that could cause potential injury. Having the dog wear a harness instead of a neck collar, so that when they're walking, you're not tugging on the neck, because the disc problems can happen in the neck and anywhere down the back. So kind of having them on a harness instead. Also involving the cervical spine is kind of reducing the tug of war types of play. A lot of that rough housing, which really can tweak their neck. And so many dogs are ball motivated or frisbee motivated, but possibly just keeping on the ground so they're not jumping super high to get that ball. Those are the big ones. So it sounds like you already know kind of what you're getting into, and Frenchies, of course, are very, very high energy dogs and need a lot to keep them busy. So getting puzzle toys and other things to keep them occupied are really good things.
Yeah, I mean, they've certainly become our number one breed that we see in the hospital. Dachshunds used to be kind of our classic intervertebral disc disease dog, and Frenchies, in my experience, have it just as much. But we also see French Bulldogs that get other neurological conditions. They get brain tumors at a relatively young age. They can get inflammatory CNS disease, so meningitis, encephalitis, etc. Even the young Frenchies might get some malformations in their vertebral column that sometimes can cause neurological deficits. So one of the things that we recommend pretty much for any Frenchie or Dachshund owner is get pet insurance. If you can, just the sorts of conditions that these dogs get and the costs associated with them, and just the likelihood of them getting one of these conditions is relatively high in the breed. So if you can get pet insurance, that's something that we certainly recommend.
And certainly to get that before, as soon as you get the pup, I don't know if it's an adult or a puppy, but it's a better idea to have it right away than to wait for something to happen.